The skies over the Middle East are on fire, while Hamas stands almost powerless against the overwhelming might of Israel's Air Force. The shadow of Iran, armed with Su-35 fighters and S-300 missile systems, looms large, unsettling the entire world. But a far greater secret is beginning to unfold. The United States and Israel are preparing to unveil the sixth-generation superfighter jet, the S-72 Darkstar. This machine is said to reach speeds 6 times faster than sound and pierce through any air defense system in mere minutes. Could this be the game changer that transforms aerial combat into a race of pure speed where no missile on Earth can keep up? And if Israel is equipped with it, what will the future of the Middle East look like? Throughout modern military history, air superiority has always been the key that unlocks victory. From the battlefields of Europe to the deserts of the Middle East, any nation that controls the skies can dominate on the ground. The two most recent conflicts, the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Palestine escalation, stand as living proof of that truth. In Ukraine, Kiev's greatest hope was a large-scale counteroffensive to reclaim the south, perhaps even the Crimean Peninsula. But those ambitions collapsed as Russia maintained air dominance. Ukraine's air force lacked numbers, technology, and, most critically, strong enough air defense systems to protect ground troops. As a result, despite fierce fighting, Ukrainian forces could not advance far because the skies belonged entirely to Moscow. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, Israel demonstrated the opposite scenario. Its F-15 seconds, F-16 seconds, and especially F-35 Lightnings have ruled the skies over Gaza. Hamas, with virtually no air defenses, has been completely powerless against strikes from above. Israel's air raids have unfolded with absolute superiority, once again proving that air power remains the trump card of modern warfare. Yet if Hamas is weak, Iran is crushed. A very different story, one that keeps the entire region on edge. Unlike irregular militant groups, Iran possesses a structured military and an arsenal of advanced weaponry supplied by Russia. News of Tehran's deal to purchase Su-35 fighter jets from Moscow sparked fears that the balance of power in the Middle East could soon shift. The Su-35 is a point of pride for Russian aerospace engineering. A 4++ generation fighter with extreme maneuverability, a top speed of Mach 2.3, and a wide range of long-range air-to-air missiles. When combined with Iran's existing S-300 PMU-2 and S-300T-1 systems, a deadly air defense network would emerge strong enough to challenge any squadron that dares to intrude. If this scenario becomes reality, Israel would no longer be able to execute the quick, decisive strikes it once carried out in Gaza with ease. The pressing question now is, does Israel have the tools to counter Iran? For the moment, the answer lies in the F-35 Lightning II, the fifth-generation stealth fighter that the U.S. has already delivered to its ally. The F-35 is renowned for its stealth design, advanced electronic systems, and ability to carry a wide range of weapons. It's been hailed as the backbone of the U.S., NATO, and Israeli air forces. However, it's not without flaws. Despite its name, Lightning, the jet's top speed is relatively modest, only Mach 1.6, and that's achievable only with afterburners engaged. The F-35's afterburner mode consumes enormous amounts of fuel, sharply limiting its combat range. Worse still, it generates a strong infrared signature that makes the jet easier for enemy radar to detect. By contrast, Russia's Su-35 can reach a top speed of Mach 2.3 and maintain supersonic flight without using afterburners. This means that in a direct dogfight, the F-35 would struggle to outpace its opponent. On top of that, stealth technology, the very feature that once made the F-35 so feared, is rapidly losing its edge. The newest radar systems being developed around the world are closing the gap. Russia's S-400 and S-500 systems, along with China's advanced phased array radars, are believed capable of spotting stealth aircraft from far greater distances than ever before. That means the F-35 could be detected even before it launches a single strike. These limitations have led U.S. military planners to realize that maintaining absolute air dominance will require something newer, faster, and more powerful. That's why the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program was born, a project aimed at creating the sixth generation of fighter aircraft. Among the prototypes under development, one name stands out: the S-72 Darkstar. Developed by Lockheed Martin, it's inspired by the legendary SR-71 Blackbird, the aircraft that once terrified the Soviet Union. Back in its day, the SR-71 could fly at an altitude of 24 kilometers, about 80,000 feet, and reach a top speed of Mach 3.3, far beyond the reach of any air defense system of its era. During decades of service, no SR-71 was ever shot down. Now, Lockheed Martin aims to build on that legacy to create a new version that's faster, smarter, and deadlier. The result is the S-72 Darkstar, envisioned to reach a staggering top speed of Mach 6, 6 times the speed of sound. At such extreme velocity, no existing air defense system could possibly react in time. But speed isn't its only advantage. The Darkstar can also operate autonomously, paving the way for fleets of AI-controlled hypersonic aircraft, capable of striking targets anywhere on Earth in under an hour.
What is that thing?
Clearly, modern warfare is entering a new era, one where speed replaces stealth as the ultimate weapon. And when the U.S. finally deploys the S-72, Israel will almost certainly be among the first nations to receive it, just as it once did with the F-35. Much like how Israel transformed the standard F-35 into the enhanced F-35 Adir, Mighty One, this next-generation jet could redefine the balance of power across the Middle East. A new picture is beginning to take shape. If Hamas once stood powerless before Israel's F-15 seconds and F-35 seconds, then in the near future, the entire Middle East may face a hypersonic machine capable of rewriting the rules of aerial warfare. When discussing the power of modern air forces, the F-35 Lightning II almost always comes up. It's the fifth-generation fighter that the U.S. and its Western allies have placed enormous trust in, intended to serve as the backbone of their air fleets for decades to come. Yet, despite its reputation as a superweapon, the F-35 is far from flawless. In fact, as global military technology advances at breakneck speed, the jet's weaknesses are becoming increasingly apparent. Fundamentally, the F-35 was built on a different design philosophy than traditional fighters.
Copy that.
While aircraft like Russia's Su-35 or China's J-20 emphasize speed, maneuverability, and firepower, the F-35 was engineered around stealth, advanced electronic integration, and multi-role versatility. The F-35 isn't built for classic dogfights or tight-turn aerial duels. It's a technological platform, a multi-role system capable of everything from air superiority and ground strikes to electronic warfare. But that very design philosophy has also created some serious vulnerabilities. When it comes to speed, the F-35 has been a major disappointment. While Russia's Su-35 can reach Mach 2.3, and even older fourth-generation fighters like the MiG-29 can hit Mach 2, the F-35 tops out at only Mach 1.6. That means it can't chase down or escape from faster opponents in a direct air-to-air engagement. Even more concerning, the F-35's cruising speed is subsonic, whereas the Su-35 can maintain supersonic flight without using afterburners. In aerial combat, that's a huge disadvantage. Speed isn't just about offense, it's often the key to survival. A slower aircraft is forced into a reactive position, becoming an easy target for enemy missiles. Then there's stealth. Although the F-35's radar-absorbent coating and angular frame were designed to minimize radar cross-section, that advantage is no longer absolute. Modern air defense systems like Russia's S-400 and S-500 or China's latest phased array radars are reportedly capable of detecting stealth aircraft at far greater ranges than before. That means the F-35 could be seen and targeted before it ever strikes. Beyond combat performance, the jet has also faced harsh criticism for its high operating costs and reliability issues. Statistics show that maintenance and repair times occupy a large portion of its service life, reducing overall mission readiness. In a prolonged conflict, that could mean far fewer aircraft available to take off when they're needed most. Meanwhile, the F-35's rivals, Russia's and China's next-generation fighters, are exerting growing pressure, even if they're not yet mass-produced. Russia's Su-57 and China's J-20 were both designed to challenge the F-35 and America's own F-22 Raptor. Though debate continues over their true stealth capabilities and build quality, their mere existence is enough to concern the U.S. and its allies. So the question arises, how will the United States maintain its dominance in the skies? The answer lies in the next generation, the sixth-generation fighter. This isn't a simple upgrade from the F-35. It's a technological leap forward, designed to overcome every limitation of today's aircraft. Under the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program, Lockheed Martin, the giant of U.S. military aviation, has developed a groundbreaking concept, the S-72 Darkstar. The name itself pays tribute to the legendary SR-71 Blackbird, the reconnaissance aircraft that haunted the Soviet Union for decades. The SR-71 could soar at 24 kilometers, around 80,000 feet, and reach speeds of Mach 3.3, untouchable by any missile system of its era. In all its years of service, not a single SR-71 was ever shot down. The new S-72 aims to inherit and far surpass that legacy. Its design philosophy differs sharply from the F-35's. Instead of prioritizing stealth, the Darkstar focuses on raw hypersonic speed. At a top speed of Mach 6, 6 times the speed of sound, it could penetrate any existing air defense system with ease. Simply put, no surface-to-air or air-to-air missile in existence could catch it. To achieve that staggering velocity, Lockheed Martin has developed a hybrid propulsion system combining a conventional jet engine with a hypersonic ramjet. Below Mach 3, the Darkstar operates like a standard jet. But once it passes that threshold, the ramjet kicks in, propelling it beyond Mach 6. This represents a revolutionary breakthrough in aerospace technology, one that could usher in an entirely new era of military aviation. Another major leap, the S-72 can be operated unmanned. That gives the U.S. a massive strategic advantage, allowing it to deploy the aircraft on the most dangerous missions without risking a single pilot's life. When paired with artificial intelligence, the S-72 could become the true ace up America's sleeve in any future conflict. More importantly, the Darkstar isn't just a reconnaissance or combat aircraft. It's a platform for launching hypersonic weapons. At Mach 6, its missiles would require virtually no additional acceleration upon launch, allowing for lighter payloads and dramatically extended range. This makes the S-72 a global deterrent, capable of striking any target on Earth in under an hour.
Initiating full
Of course,
system scan.
there are still massive technical
Anomalies
hurdles to
detected.
overcome, from developing heat-resistant materials to integrating the hybrid propulsion system. But projections suggest the Darkstar could make its official debut around 2030. When that day comes, the world will witness a revolutionary turning point, the dawn of the speed era, replacing the age of stealth. For Israel, America's closest ally in the Middle East, this carries special significance. Israel will almost certainly be among the first countries to gain access to the S-72. Based on its experience upgrading the F-35 into the superior F-35 Adir, many experts believe Israel will once again customize the S-72 into an even more advanced variant, optimized for the region's unique combat conditions. In short, the limitations of the F-35 have not only pushed the U.S. to develop a new generation of aircraft, but have also opened the door to an entirely new era of aerial warfare. If the F-35 changed the game through stealth, the S-72 will change it again through hypersonic speed. If the F-35 Lightning II symbolized fifth-generation air power, then the S-72 Darkstar will be the defining icon of the sixth. Its arrival won't just mark another step forward in technology, it will signal a complete transformation of modern air combat, where speed becomes the ultimate factor of survival. The S-72 project was born from the void left by the SR-71 Blackbird's retirement.
Engage.
During the Cold War, the SR-71 was the Soviet Union's worst nightmare. Flying at altitudes of 24 kilometers, 80,000 feet, and reaching speeds of Mach 3.3, the Blackbird was virtually untouchable by any air defense system of its time. Throughout more than 30 years of service, not a single SR-71 was ever shot down, a testament to the sheer power of speed. When the Blackbird retired, the United States lost an invaluable strategic asset. Lockheed Martin knew that such a legacy demanded a worthy successor. The S-72 Darkstar was conceived as that heir, an aircraft designed to surpass the Blackbird in both technology and mission capability. Its greatest ambition, to reach Mach 6, twice the speed of the SR-71. At that velocity, the Darkstar could outrun any existing air defense system. No surface-to-air missile is fast enough to intercept. it, and even the most advanced radar systems would detect it too late to respond. At the heart of the Darkstar's design lies a dual propulsion system, a technological marvel that combines two engines within a single airframe. A conventional turbojet powers the aircraft up to Mach 3, after which a hypersonic ramjet takes over, pushing it to the staggering speed of Mach 6. This represents one of the greatest engineering challenges in aerospace history, demanding ultra-durable materials, immense heat resistance, and incredibly precise airflow control. After years of research and collaboration with Aerojet Rocketdyne, Lockheed Martin claims to have found a viable solution, opening the door to the age of hypersonic flight. The S-72 isn't just fast, it's also designed to operate without a pilot. That means the U.S. and its allies could deploy it on the most dangerous missions without risking a single human life. In future warfare scenarios, the S-72 Darkstar could function as an AI-driven command platform, controlling entire squadrons of attack drones, creating swarms of hypersonic aircraft that strike with coordinated precision. This concept has been under research by the U.S. military for years, and with the Darkstar, it may soon become reality. Another of the aircraft's standout features is its ability to carry hypersonic missiles. Launched at Mach 6, these weapons would require virtually no additional acceleration, optimizing payload weight and dramatically extending their range. That turns the S-72 into a global strike weapon capable of taking off from the United States, crossing oceans, and hitting targets anywhere in the world in under an hour. Military analysts believe the arrival of the S-72 will completely redefine aerial warfare philosophy. While the F-35 relies on stealth to approach undetected, the S-72 relies on pure speed to punch through any defense system. Simply put, you don't need to be invisible if your enemy can't react fast enough to hit you. It's a radical new mindset, one that makes speed the ultimate weapon of the 21st century. Interestingly, the image of the S-72 Darkstar already appeared in pop culture. In the 2022 film Top Gun: Maverick, Tom Cruise's character, Maverick, pilots a fictional hypersonic jet called Darkstar, reaching Mach 10 and breaking all limits. Though that scene was fictional, it gave the world a glimpse of a real-life project already in motion. Lockheed Martin even collaborated with the filmmakers to design the movie's aircraft, subtly promoting the concept behind the real S-72 program. According to current plans, the Darkstar could conduct its first test flights by the end of this decade and officially enter service around 2030. When that happens, it won't just serve as a reconnaissance platform, but as a comprehensive offensive system, combining speed, hypersonic weaponry, and autonomous operation into one unparalleled machine. For Israel, a nation deeply reliant on U.S. aircraft, yet famous for its ability to upgrade them, the S-72 presents a thrilling new prospect. Just as Israel transformed the F-35 into the F-35 Adder, widely regarded as the most powerful variant in the world, it could do the same with the Darkstar, developing an optimized version tailored to its unique strategic environment. If that happens, the balance of power in the Middle East could shift dramatically, forcing any adversary to think twice before challenging Israel's skies. But the S-72 carries more than military, meaning it's also a powerful political statement. It symbolizes the United States' unmatched technological edge and sends a clear message to Russia, China, and Iran. Washington still leads the race for next-generation weapons. In an increasingly unstable world, possessing a platform like the Darkstar ensures America can maintain its superpower status and safeguard its most vital allies. Ultimately, the S-72 Darkstar is far more than an aerospace project. It's the emblem of a new era. It merges hypersonic speed, artificial intelligence, unmanned operation, and next-generation weaponry into a single platform. If the F-35 once revolutionized air combat through stealth, the S-72 will ignite the next revolution through speed. Looking across the entire picture, we can see that the evolution of air power has entered a new chapter, from the 4th-generation Su-35 to the 5th-generation F-35 Lightning II, and now toward the hypersonic age of the S-72 Darkstar. Mach 6 isn't just a number, it's the symbol of a new epoch, one where every air defense system becomes obsolete. With Israel's long tradition of enhancing U.S. aircraft, the nation will likely seize this opportunity to cement its strategic dominance in the Middle East. From that moment forward, Any adversary would face an air force that is faster, smarter, and nearly invincible. Air combat is no longer just about who can hide better. It's about who can move faster, strike first, and project greater deterrence. If you'd like to keep exploring the world's most advanced military technology, be sure to subscribe to Black Ops Files and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the future of global defense power.